Hey, what's up, What's going on? Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dave Kemp from Tombstone Gun Range. I got Andy Sabens with me here from Arsenal Martial Arts, and we're gonna go over some fundamental.
Sabens Martial Arts.
Sabens. This is gonna be good.
Mock. Yeah.
Woo! Hey, what's going on? We're professionals.
We do edit, right?
You do this for a living? Anyway, hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Dave Kemp from Tombstone Gun Range. This is Andy Sabens from Sabens Martial Arts. Today we're out at Tombstone Range, going to just go over some fundamentals of the handgun, work our way through some drills, try and get a little bit faster at what we do, but it's critical that we never go too fast and get past the fundamentals, the basic fundamentals of how to handle a handgun. So we're going to do a couple of these drills slow, and then we got some drills we're going to do for time. And the timer, I don't want to live by the shot timer, but it really does add some stress to what you do. It forces you to push the envelope a little bit faster, and it lets you see where your speed limit is. It's important to know what your limits are, what your capabilities are, so then you can refine those skills, work on it to where then you get a certain level of performance that you're good at, a certain level of performance that you can count on and rely on subconsciously and don't even have to think about.
All right, I got Andy all loaded up here.
This first drill is just, it's real basic. It's one shot from the holster. So there's a lot of things going on here. You just start with your hands in front of your body, relax, you wait for the buzzer. All right, one shot from the holster, stand by. Three seconds. Ultimately, all you really are trying to shoot for here, even when you're going fast, is about 2 seconds. About that 2 second range. So here we go another time, Andy, stand by, still nice and smooth. All right, here we go. We're gonna do one shot, reload, one shot from the low ready. Stand by. All right, good deal. Very deliberate. Every move is very specific, very deliberate, not a lot of wasted time or energy. All right, so let's talk about a couple other fundamentals of shooting a handgun here. One of them is the grip. It's critical that we have some type of grip established so that we can control recoil, control muzzle flip of the gun. Now, if you're just gonna come out and shoot one shot, like Andy's doing, to be honest, your grip really isn't that critical. But once you start shooting 2, 3, 4, 5 shots in a row at a threat, let's say, that grip is going to be critical. The foundation of your upper body, the relation of your arms and chest and your stance, all that makes the gun come back to your starting position. Not you fidgeting with a gun making the sights come back. It just automatically snaps back. So we look at the grip that Andy's got here, the high we can grip, not letting the gun come down being loose. And just remember that gun's going to follow the path of least resistance. So if your grip is weak on the left side, you're going to have a big tendency as a right-handed shooter to push those shots to the left. If there's not any resistance on the weak side of that gun, that might be where the tendency for some of your shots to go is to your weak side. All right, so I want to talk about this second sight picture real quick. So after you get one shot on target, follow them to the ground, and then you reset, and then you start scanning and see if I really need to shoot again. And if not, then your finger can come off the trigger, scan a little bit more, then go back to the holster. So we'll do this one more time. Come out, we'll get one shot. We reset it, scan, see if I need to assess if I need to shoot anymore, then come back to the holster. You don't have to go Chris Costa here and rip your head off looking around all over the place for threats. I mean, seriously analyze what you're looking at. Slow down in your scan so you can actually see. All right, now we're going to do some transition stuff real quick. We got a couple action target steel plates out here, 8x12 steel plates, and we're going to transition from the right side to the left. One shot on each. Pat Rogers, who says everybody gets first before they get second. So instead of shooting one target 3 times and then transitioning to the other one, Let's get one round on each of them first, then we'll go back and analyze and see where our threats are at. So we're going to shoot one round on the right steel, then one round on the left, whenever you're ready, Andy. So every shot is its own brand new shot. We're not trying to time the shot as the gun sweeps over to the plate. We're going to get it there, stop it, break the shot. So for me, when it comes to transitioning, I really want to focus. The first shot, I'm usually trying to go pretty quick and get that first hit. The second one, there's a lot of movement. Sweeping quickly, trying to slow down and make sure the second is a hit. It's just important. This is important for me. So I'll go from the holster here, come out, front sight, slow down, make sure I get my second hit on that one. Hits are important in all of them, but for this drill, we're really focusing on slowing down and getting our sight picture good on that second target. Now from this point, you can start to speed this up a little bit. Ultimately, we're trying to find our speed limit. So as you start speeding up in these drills, we're trying to figure out what our speed limit is, what is too fast. And there's got to be that point. And what you'll notice is you probably really don't have to be some world champion shooter that shoots 8 or 9 times a second to be effective in the real world against the threat. We need to train ourselves to slow down, train ourselves to shoot at a certain cadence, if you will, that is good enough for us to be accurate and good enough to stop the threat. That's probably a lot slower rate of fire than just coming out and shooting as quickly as possible. So I'm going to shoot one burst, 4 or 5 rounds very quickly. I want you to watch the gun, see how out of or in control it is, and then we'll slow that rate of fire down and watch the gun again. So this first round is going to be 4 or 5 shots, about as quick as I can shoot. The next 4 or 5 shots, I'm going to slow it down to that rate that's about 1 or 2 shots a second. And we'll watch the gun, see if it looks more controlled to you. Probably should look a lot more controlled. All those shots are just as effective, and you're getting 2 or 3 shots on target every second. So we're trying to find our speed limit, and that's where we're trying to live. Ultimately, when you come to training, we're going to push that. Okay, today let's see if I can go a little bit faster. Go a little bit faster, and your skill level and your performance will rise to a new level. Then you get that level of performance locked in to where that's natural for you, and then you push it a little bit more, push it a little bit more. So these terms like we train until we get it wrong, that just means you are pushing yourself beyond your limits to find out where your failure point is and then reining it back in a little bit to where your level of performance is acceptable and is effective. Ultimately, try and find that cadence, that speed limit that is right for you.